the place where you're doing it, and then finally the house, the building you create, doesn't cost any more energy. And therefore it's so logic, and for me natural building is just common sense, that you're using the materials as close by as possible. That means that is the earth, and that is in particular fibers like straw. And with this combination you can make the most efficient house what is possible.
We are using straw 100% because we are using the straw as insulation as well as load bearing. We make it furniture out of that. So we are using, the use of hazel is very obvious. Then we put also straw bale kind of partitions, like a load bearing partition. Straw bale building is about people. It's not about straw bale, it is about people, and it is exactly what is going on this event. You are going to get a lot of hugs, a lot of love, a lot of inspiration for your life in the future, and you are going to have a feeling that you can live completely independently of any government, of any kind of energetical crisis or whatever, and you can enjoy your life quite easily in a straw bale building. This is what all those people have in common here.
Well, altogether we had nearly 30 different countries that attended. And when we take the people that just came for one day, in the middle we had some Belgians, some Dutch people, some German people that only came for one day. If we count everybody, we were 200 people. So it was really a great success too, that so many countries, different countries came, and so many different people came here. We wanted to have a main theme, and we made it education and straw bale building. We found the place where we could do these workshops because a lot of people wanted to show something on the techniques. So it was kind of coincidence that the place where we wanted to do it in this village, the town is building for a little school a gym, and they wanted to do it in sports. So we went like, wow, this is great. People will come and will show the technique, and these walls we are making, they will stay in a school for children. So the main theme was not only talking about it, but was somehow doing it. And these different days we were sitting in the school and working on the gym, and that made it, I think, very special that we, people from the town we invited the mayor, and he gave a speech, and they are really grateful also. And for them it's like, well, somehow Casa Kalida and the Esbg gave also this energy to the community here, that they want to do more with straw bale building. And for us, this is another step to go on with straw bale building in Belgium. So they made some promises to us, and we can use this Esbg energy. We gave them, the demonstrators, gave something here to the community in building the straw bales and helping to build the sport gym. But community will give it back in that they are supporting us maybe in the future.
Now we see that there's a beam, and we see that there's a following beam.
Ja. So I don't know how it works.
Hij zijn de eerste laag.
There was a pre-day, sort of a Belgian day. We said the conference starts on Wednesday evening, but if you like to come a little bit earlier, then we can show you some Belgian houses and projects. And we thought in the beginning, well, maybe few people want to do this, but it was on the contrary of these almost 200 people, 150 people wanted to do this straw bale tour too. So we had 3 buses, and on one day, it was the first day on Wednesday, we made a tour and we visited 5 different Belgian houses of 3 different straw architects. And they have been working the last few years together, sharing their knowledge and experience about details of architecture, and we made a little book of it. And we tried, so this was kind of our Belgian day to show how we are doing it here. And on the second day we had this, it was more like the day of the straw techniques. And then we had eight different demonstrators of different countries working in the gym and showing how they do it. And that was, for me, that was one of the most terrific days of all. It was a very, very special atmosphere, and you saw every demonstrator who you just could see how motivated and how enthusiastic and how they believe in it. By the way they were telling it to the other people and sharing it. And then you had all these people watching and listening and being interested and asking questions. It was, well, because it was so many places, we were rotating all the day. It was kind of magic. I don't know if everybody felt it like that, but for me that was the most beautiful day of the whole Esbg. And then on Friday we had the same system of rotation, but then the main theme was plastering. So the walls we made on Thursday, they could plaster and explain it, so it was the same idea. On Saturday, in the morning, it was lectures, and in the afternoon we had many topics, and people could shop a little bit. They could choose themselves where they wanted to listen.
I think this meeting here is very interesting because there are more than 20 nations coming together, sharing their experiences, which is very necessary because it's for Europe quite new technology relatively, and it's very important to exchange the experience, and therefore this European meeting is very important, and hopefully it goes on every 2 years as it was before. And I'm looking forward to the next meeting to see more developments.
Yeah, it's great, fantastic. The organization members are listening, so of course it was very good organized. And I'm surprised about the variety of techniques, about all these people here. Yeah. And I go home with a good feeling of exchange and sharing knowledge.
So for me this is a really exciting, and it's like the fruit, the harvesting time of a builder, that you can do exchange, see how other ones were doing, and you like also to show what is your development in the last 2 years.
I came to learn about straw in many different countries, how different countries are using straw as a building material, and hopefully to convince some people at home to use straw. I think it's brilliant. There's loads of different people I've met that I will never have met if I didn't come here. I think that it should continue I think it should be every year, to be honest, and not just every 2 years. And there should be a base for it somewhere.
So